Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Marvel Rivals competitive game post-game analysis video. And today I'm going to be showcasing more of my Psylocke. This was shortly after her recent Blood Karuto skin drop, the Red Robin one. That's really cute. So whenever your character, one of your mains, gets a new skin, you definitely want to obviously use that skin in competitive. And this was one of those games. Now, as you can see, we lost the first round. So not the best start, but I had a good game. We just weren't able to win. I don't think we got steamrolled or anything. But we did make some adjustments. One of my teammates started off pretty bad as like a DPS, I think, and then he switched to Thor and he started cooking. So shout out to this dude because I did tell him like, yo, we need more kills, bro. And then he switched to tank and got those kills because Thor is like one of the highest DPS tanks in the game if you know how to use them correctly. But yeah, anyways, we lost the first game. We need to lock in on this map, and this map is like I have a love and hate relationship with it. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes I feel like I can never win on it. Cloak and Dagger ult, everything is going, all hell's breaking loose. Magic is going to try and jump me. I'm just trying to find good angles to shoot. There's the Namor ult, and they do get the point, unfortunately, but it is early, so I'm not too worried. We just need to regroup and lock in. So they also have a Psylocke of their own, so we have some Psylocke dittos, which are always fun, I suppose. Alright, so right here, we do make some space, and the Thor player I was talking about, Mr. Feet, which, another crazy name. He is going to go crazy in this game and do really well. So I feel like I almost never play with bad Thor players. Like, it's rare when I fight a bad Thor or have a good Thor or a bad Thor on my team. So shout out to Thor players, and the buff that he's getting in Season 2 is going to be nice. He does lose a little bit of HP, which sucks, but the movement is going to make a lot of difference for his playstyle, just bullying people and getting to them. So here we're going to pressure Groot. Our Loki's going to take Groot's ult, which wasn't the best choice, honestly, but hey, we do get the point. Psylocke's going to ult, and it's mitigated a bit thanks to Soul Bond, which is, it's a crazy ability, man. I understand why they nerfed it. So there is me sniping the other Psylocke. She did not see me at all, so that was beautiful. I'm 10-1 right now with the most kills. And, as good as Psylocke's ultimate can be, and the potential it has sometimes, it's it's very easy to not get kills with it, especially with how many things counter it in this game, which is a bit annoying, and it feels like you have to time it absolutely perfectly for it to work against good teams. So here they're going to Strange Portal, and there is a countered Psylocke ult. So I was really excited. I was like, I have my ult, let it rip, and then it does nothing. And another thing to keep in mind with Psylocke's ultimate is that the more people that are in the circle, in the purple, radius or whatever, it does less damage the more things in it are in it. And also Psylocke, if there are equipment in there, or like Namor turrets, for example, things that are breakable, she will also target those. So it will pretty much negate all her damage, because she's not going to be able to actually hit people, and she only does it for a few seconds. So it is a good ultimate if you can time it correctly, but it just feels harder and harder to actually get value out of it. So that's one thing I kind of wish was better about Psylocke. But I mean, it's not a bad ultimate for sure, but compared to other DPS ults, it is a bit underwhelming at times, and it's so counterable by Loki and just Adam Warlock healing and stuff like that, and other healers. You can just group up and spam heals. But yeah, just a bit of a rant there about Psylocke's ultimate, but it's okay. I'm still doing good. I haven't died yet in this round, and I am also going to pick off their Psylocke again, so I've already got 2 kills on her. And I'm going to go back into the fray here. Cloak and Dagger ult. They almost have the point. I'm going to try and shoot. And, they're not really targeting me, which is good. Right there, I'm going to get Cloak and Dagger. And I see Magic trying to escape. I'm not going to let her. Yeah, I would have gotten there right there if I didn't have to reload, but she thought she was alone, and I do get her right there. So beautiful chase. And now we are looking peachy, and we're going to snag this game relatively easily, and the Strange already used their portal, so they can't pull any more shenanigans with that. So that is an easy W after a disappointing first game. So I went 15-1, and we're running triple support. So that is, triple support isn't always the answer, but when it works for sure. So yeah. 15-1, Mr. Feet. Like I said, I told him to switch, or I told him to get more kills, and then he switched to Thor, and he did his job. So, he said, "You're welcome for switch." I'm like, "Yeah, man, you know what you're doing." I told him, "Hey, good adjustment. We got this. Let's lock in." And I think Someone, yeah, yeah, he says yeah. So we don't need to switch at all. I'm carrying the DPS role, obviously, and Rip and Tear 1954 says risk biscuit carrying. Yes, sir. I mean, I even wouldn't say I'm carrying really that hard. It's not like the discrepancy between stats is that crazy. It's not like I have 30 kills and the rest of the team has like 5. But I think the word carry is a bit overused in this game because it is a team game, and while you can obviously have one super cracked teammate, most of the time, you know, you want to have a good team. Like you got to have an overall team effort, and you know, you might go 50, 60 kills, but if your team is trash, you're probably going to lose. At least in my opinion, that's how it works. But yeah, carrying is a bit subjective, I suppose. But here we go. In this game, I'm going to be doing some Namor, you know, cleanup duty because I got to shoot those turrets, which is always annoying as Psylocke because I feel like I'm just not doing the things I should be able to, and that's what makes Namor good, right? Is his turrets and distracting you with them, and of course the damage they do. But in this game, while I do really well overall, I do a really bad ultimate, which I looked back on and I was like, man, that was a really stupid ultimate. You guys will see, I'll point it out. But yeah, we are pressuring Penny. They went to the thing, and anytime there's a Penny, I feel like they're just camping a lot of the time on this map, and it doesn't really work. And this is what this Penny is gonna do in this game. So right here, I'm just gonna, you know, keep flanking them, shoot at off angles, and I'm like, okay, Luna used her ult, so I can use mine relatively soon unless Cloak and Dagger has theirs, right? So yeah, they're gonna Cloak and Dagger ult, and I should have waited right here, but I don't know what I was thinking. I do the ult and it just countered. That was terrible. I guess I was just impatient, and yeah, that was terrible. Definitely a bad ultimate, but I am still alive. You know, we're doing our thing. They do get the point, but it's okay. We can secure it soon right here. There's the Penny ultimate. And our Magic's going to use theirs. So, I mean, look at our Thor just bullying. He's doing really, really well. I'm going to dash the hell out of there because I'm almost dead. And there's Penny doing her cardio with her ultimate. Her little run is so funny. We do secure the point back, and I'm still mad at myself for doing that horrible Psylocke ultimate. You know, definitely could have gotten a few more kills with that, because right now I'm at 20-1. I could have been like 23 or 22-1. But hey, we all make mistakes, right? Alright, so just, you know, doing my thing, poking and shooting with Psylocke. And, you know, my tanks are also doing a great job. Obviously, the healers as well. Triple support, while I don't think I think it's a little bit overrated, it's still really good if the healers know what they're doing. The Thing is going to use their ult, and I don't think he's going to get a kill with it, so that's good for us. Thing is going to try and lock me down. They're both going to try and get me, but I'm able to dash away, and Psylocke's mobility is just incredible. There's no really other DPS that can move quite like her with the, you know, the quickness, quite like Psylocke, so that's what makes her really good. And obviously her damage, of course, and her ultimate, while it is counterable, it's still good in the right hands. So Thing is gonna rush me down. There's the Luna ult, and now I'm just gonna shoot the turrets because I hate those things. And there's the Penny on the left, just kind of camping and setting bombs everywhere and using their nest. But I don't know, this isn't the map to do it, I feel like. So gonna shoot the turrets again. Thor is gonna ult. He's gonna get 2 kills with it, I think, or at least 1 kill. Gonna shoot the nest, and Thing. I don't think the Thing has done anything this game. So yeah, doing great. 99%, and I do get the Thing right there. Cloak and Dagger is alone. I get them right there for a double kill, and that is the game. So I finished with 22-1. Beautiful stat line, and pretty much no deaths. I only died once in the very first game. And Mr. Feet, the Thor, I believe he got MVP. But yeah, that was a solid showcase of Psylocke, even though that ultimate was horrible. All right, so one last thing I'm going to show you guys in this video, not even a full game, just a nice sequence with Psylocke, because I've said it before, but I haven't been playing Psylocke as much as I want to in competitive in Season 1.5. I plan to play more of her in Season 2. I played her a lot more in the lower ranks, and when I got to Diamond and Grandmaster, I played mostly Cap and, you know, Hulk and tanking, which is fine, but I would love to play Psylocke more because she's so fun and she's super good. A little bit underrated, I think, and a little bit hard to use, obviously, but when you do use her, she is one of the best DPS in the game, in my opinion. So here is a nice little sequence, and I am looking forward to her team up with Emma Frost in Season 2. That should be fun, and it's going to help her DPS a lot because she basically clones herself and becomes like Loki and gets more damage. You can shoot. You have two Psylocke shooting, and I think the foe won't know which Psylocke is which. So right here, I'm gonna ult. I do get a double kill before the Invisible Woman ult, so that was beautiful because Sue was a little bit late. Like she almost had it, and as you see, she procced it, but then Moon Knight was trying to get away before that, so I was able to snag him. So that's the one good thing about Psylocke's ult, is that it does chase people relatively well because you can move a little bit while you do it. So that was a nice play by me. And now I'm going to get the hell out of here because Magneto is trying to jump me. So yeah, there's a Moon Knight ult. Strange and Invisible Woman are going to snag the kills right there. So my team is doing great. And yeah, we're just going to keep the pressure. Moon Knight's team up, ability where he turns invisible has always been kind of bad, even though they buffed it, because it's such a small area that you can kind of tell where he is anyway. You can just have some kind of AoE attack, or chances are you'll hit him. And speaking of Moon Knight, he's going to ult, but our Mantis is going to use hers perfectly. So that was nice to save us right there. And I'm just going to continue pressuring them with my shurikens. Going to snag a kill on Hela right there, so that was nice. And now I can retreat. And we do have the invisible boundary, so that is great. Venom is in a hard place right now. He's going to have to run away. There he goes. And they use a Cloak and Dagger ult, which was not the best because their team is still making their way back. So definitely should have saved that, but I'm not complaining. I'm just going to keep shooting Venom. My team is doing a great job of healing and just protecting us. And I almost have my ult right now. I'm going to zoom in and get Hela right there, so she's having a bad day. And then the opponent Strange does this portal right here and then doesn't even ult. And like, I don't understand the purpose of that because now he's back to square one. So he definitely should have waited for his team or something. That was a bit of a strange, no pun intended, strange portal. But now I'm going to use my ultimate. Similar situation, Invisible Woman is going to use her ult right there, but it's a little bit too late because I'm able to snag a kill because Moon Knight again was jumping away. And with, like I said earlier, how counterable Psylocke's ultimate is, it's really, I'll take one kill honestly, because sometimes you'll just do nothing with it and it feels useless. But they are able to break through a little bit and push forward. Strange is going to ult. He's going to get a few kills on my team. And this was a little bit risky because I'm out in the open, but I do get some heals soon. I'm just trying to help my Strange because he was pretty much toast right there. But now I'm going to go grab the health pack, go back here. Strange is going to try and shoot me, but he figured, oh, she's all the way over there. She's not going to be a problem, right? But that was their first mistake because I have my dashes. I'm able to do that, get back into the fray, and then shoot down this Strange right there. So that was a cool sequence, and nothing too crazy happened after that because we won the game. The game was pretty much done, but I wish I pulled up my stats, but I did a pretty good job with Psylocke right there. And like I said, I hope to play her more and show you guys more Psylocke gameplay in the upcoming season. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that one, and leave a like if you did. Please stay safe out there. Peace out.